throws it away, trying to find Faves on the block. And Utah with their first turnover. Turnover's an issue with 21. Gave up 18 points in that loss to Orlando.
For all these players that have tremendous amount of quickness, if you can palm it and then turn it over, that really tells you what you want to do.
That bucket, now 2 of 6 shooting are the Pacers. Duke.
Pacino had nowhere else to go.
Combo of both.
Yeah.
George fires up a quick shot, and he's fouled by Hayward.
Yeah.
3 shots coming for the three-point shooter, Paul George.
Now this is the screen that's been set. Bam! He throws that left shoulder into him, and that frees up George to get the bucket. But here you go. I mean, he's just trapped. Nicely jobbed. Everyone's covered, but you know he's 6'8", and Monte Ellis is 6'3", so you can shoot over the top of guys like that.
George is not the player you want at the line. 84%. He'll get 2 more. Fouled on the three-point shot. He's 9th in minutes. Booner rarely comes off the floor. 36 minutes a night for Frank Vogel. Many thought that leg injury may have.
For some of this, I don't know if you've seen, Craig, the top 10 three-point shooters in the league. I mean, there's not one of them are shooting less than 40%.
Right.
What a dunk.
Like pirouetted up to the.
You know, boy, this is just one athletic move here. Comes underneath and just a 360. Picks up his 7th point of the ballgame.
225, 6th year out of Fresno State. George inside, Mahimi ran with him, and the reward is an easy dunk down for 2. Hayward faked the 3 out to Favors. He's been spot on of late from that spot.
Hauser's been doing a great job of that. You can't get a hold of it. Look at this shot.
Neto.
It's going to take this year.
He is now 21 of 50. Burke shot off. Love that left little floater hook. Man, that's a great shot.
Look at that move.
George behind the Favors on the block, banging with Jordan Hill. Lost it. George bump foul, puts up the 3, and for the second time, Booner, in this quarter, George goes to the line to shoot free.
It really looked like the teammate was the one that really bumped him. But they're going to give it to Hood. That's going to be 2 on Rodney. So he comes off this screen here.
He put his arms like, was he pushed into him? I mean, that's what I think Hood was thinking at the time.
You know, a lot of times that happens. You get bumped into a shooter by the screener.
Hayward got him first. And now Hood, both are on the bench. How about 6 free throw attempts in the opening quarter? So he's going to get his chances indeed at the line. Nice feed inside Book. Had it knocked down. Another turnover shot. Well, Stuckey 10 points in this quarter. George back on the court, pumps up a shot, and with well-rested legs, wastes no time. That's a confident player.
Yes, it is.
12 points for Faves, 10-2 run by Utah. Buttinger with 14 on the shot clock. Hill turns the corner. Quick shot again. Oh! Nailed it. Push. One shot. And it is a three-pointer. Good. Off the hand of Paul George.
Boy, that's his second 3. And you see the right hand just on the hip there. Wasn't much of a foul. Just shows how you can't touch guys when they elevate to shoot the ball. Paul George, hey, he only attempts 19 points a ball game, but he's had 12 attempts early here in this game. And what a play here, athletic move. With this 360, dunking the basketball, and shot the 3, obviously. Very good basketball player. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. He has 20 points. Went to the
Favors about a 16-footer, try to bank it off the glass, and the rebound. Dunk means $50 to the Utah Food Bank, courtesy of your local Ford Storage Ford. They go further. Great time of year to give and fill up that food bank. Faves, why don't you do it again for me? Want it? Big shot. George from the corner.
Oh, so he's still talking. You don't see that a lot with Derek. Strong to the basket, drawing the defender to him, and George missed the first shot. He gets another shot at it here. He steps back behind the three-point line. This time,
well, the Jazz just can't shake away the Indiana Pacers. Oh, what a big three. Boy, Paul George on a deep ball in a crowd. He's got 29. Led by one twice. But yet, off they go, and again, the Jazz foul. Paul George behind the three-point line.
And this is going to be on Johnson. Now, you're challenging shots, and this is something we talked about last year quite a bit. When guys challenge a three-point shot, lots of times they'll challenge the shot, and then they'll turn their head and follow the flight of the ball. And, wow. As far as the fans are concerned, the officials is having a bad night.
Well, I don't know if I've ever seen, is it 5? I believe 5 calls from behind the three-point line. Now, I don't think he got him with hand, but then the body.
I mean, the ball was long gone.
Long gone, and then both players have to land, right? You got to.
Yeah, and once right there, as he hits the floor, maybe there's a little contact with the body, but you know, does that affect the shot or anything at all? No. Boy, they're really squinting over there.
Yes, they are.
Monitor. I'm wondering what could they be looking at.
I guess it's time, because the horn did sound and the clock ran out. So they're going to put point just 0.8 of a second.
After trailing by as many as 17, Pacers have a chance to take the lead here in this third period.
Jazz led by 8 after 1, up 5 at the half. Their largest lead, as I mentioned, 17. And now George once again at the free throw line. Indiana now with 12 points from the Jazz fouling on three-point shots.
Three-point shots, and they have 2 more to come now. So this could go as high as 13. That's a great stat the statistician just gave us, huh?
A rare miss. George will get another. He's got 30 on the night. He's hit 7 of 9 from the free throw line. 5 3-pointers.
Last 5 ball games.
His first 2 of the night. And the Jazz with momentum, but not for long. Paul George is really one of those players in this league that you could label as an assassin.
You know,
cool and calm.
Looks something like what we see with Steph Curry.
Yes.
I mean, those shots with a hand in your face from the three-point line.
34 tonight. Jazz go back to work. Under 8 minutes left. And a 1-point game. Alec got to go high off the glass, grabbed it, put it up. Nope. We got a loose ball. And it's on Alec. Burks picks up number 4.
Boy, this is a great outlet pass there, and then nice little shovel pass, catching Millsap, going strong to the basket. Look, this is what's so impressive. I mean, this is a very tough shot. With a hand in your face.
Had a bucket in the first quarter and a big bucket here in the fourth. George on a 3 deep. And now he's talking to Millsap on the way back down.
Well, Millsap got a little bit.
Nice catch over the top. He'll take 3. Rainbow shot, no. Off the rim, rebound. Paul George to Stuckey on the break. He'll drive it up and lays it in. 96 all. Favors, soft touch jumper.
Not a good shooter on the move like that. He usually
another foul. And they're going to count the basket by George.
Millsap again. 4 fouls here on Millsap. 3 fouls.
Team foul number 5, so the bonus the rest of the way for Indiana. Lyles out, Booker in.
I mean, it really looked like Millsap's body was definitely in front of George.
Well, that's what Coach Quinn is arguing with Gary Zielinski.
He has 21 with 7 attempts. Under 12 attempts, rather.
Jazz need to go to their defensive sets, but how do you stop that?
You know, that's one thing.
And we've got a timeout. Back and forth we go. George picked up the loose ball, and Conley puts it to bed. 104-99. Well, Booner, Paul George missed 76 games last year with that badly fractured leg. He played the final 6. He's all the way back. Tonight, 41 points. He's taken 22 shots. He's made 13. Also 7 of 8 from downtown. And he's been at the free throw line 20. He's hit 8 of 11.
Well, he's a remarkable player, obviously. And, you know, he gets most of his 3-point field goals in the first 6 seconds of the shot clock. So he gets off in a hurry.
Hill puts down his shoulder. 2 minutes left. Trey right on him. There's the spin. Turns, fires, and hits. That ties his career high of 43. Monte Ellis, he was all the way in the Jazz backcourt. They tie up, double teams Paul George. And the foul is on Millsap. George rolled it in. All right, 2-point game. New career high, 44 in Salt Lake City. Multiple substitutions. Each coach trying to jockey for the best matchups he can find. .8 seconds. The Jazz have 2 timeouts. 3.04. Last season. Here we go. George on a quick jumper. Make it 46 miles. Leaves it to George. Inside, Allen. Lavoy Allen, Booner. Puts it back down on the floor with 7 to shoot. He'll float it up. Around the rim and out. Who's got it? Booker. Lost it. Goes to the floor. Picked up by